And welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy. Last time we continued with the Space Junk Galaxy and started the Battlerock Galaxy in addition to doing some of the supplementary, like one-off stars. That's just what I call the ones that are just like one level long exactly, because I don't have any better terminology for them. Breaking into the Battlerock. Now also something I should probably say is, I'm handling this a lot like pretty much every Mario game I play, where I try to take on everything I can do in a section before actually taking on the required thing. One exception being 64 because of how non-linear it was. There were times when I kind of went off the beaten path, specifically actually towards the beginning of the Let's Play. Also the music is pretty good. Fun fact. Not a fun fact, that's my opinion, that's not a fact at all. So we were introduced to Bob-Ombs that work a little bit differently than past games. We basically need the Bob-Ombs to break these cages, because we don't have any bullet bills around, in order to get, oh shoot, I know what star this is. I know what star this is, and I'm a little bit scared. He's probably gonna want like 60. Oh wow, that is surprisingly low. That's doable. Because of the chain chomps, we should be able to get to 60. Pretty easily actually. I don't know why that rolled so slowly, to be honest. Yeah, that breaks that, and then we can just kind of destroy all the chain chomps to get enough star bits. Wow, we already have enough. This one is kind of infamous, so we're going to take it on now. I would say that'd be a good use of time once the star wears out, because I think you actually can't, because the cursor isn't coming up. Maybe we have to wait. Yeah, that was it. So this one is kind of notorious. If you know what you're doing, it's actually super easy. If you don't know what you're doing, it's actually kind of difficult. Assuming it's the one I'm thinking it is. Because there are two. There's an easy one and a difficult one, and this looks like it's going to be the difficult one. This is the difficult one. Okay. This is the ammo depot, not a garbage dump. What do people think they... What? Do people think they can just toss their trash down and it'll magically disappear? Hey, we have plenty of bombs. Maybe you can use them to blow up all this trash? So, there's a secret to this. See those gold things? Aim for the gold thingies. Easier said than done. But, yeah, try to approximately aim for those. That is the secret. If you take advantage of that, this is actually really easy. Unlike Kid Me, who didn't know that, and this took an eternity. By the way, you're also at the mercy of the bomb timers, too. So that's also something a little bit frustrating about this particular mode. That might not be far enough left. Come on, blow up faster. See? Like, because you actually have to wait for the timer, you have to actually toss them really fast and hope they end up landing in the same places. So even with the actual guide marks, it's still kind of difficult. There's one involving fire flowers that's actually a lot easier. Spoiler, fire flowers in this game. But we won't be seeing that, I don't think, for a little bit. I'm trying to remember when that shows up. That one might not be far enough down. Okay, it was. Thank goodness. If it wasn't far enough down, it would have been bad. But yeah, you're basically at the mercy of the bomb timers most of the time. See, that was barely enough time. Who knew that bombs work so well as an industrial strength cleaner? Thanks, I owe you big. Oh, I know. Take this. I just found it lying around. Maybe it'll help. So we got another star for our troubles. It only took 2 tries, which wasn't bad. That's actually pretty good. I forgot how long the bomb timers actually were, and that's what screwed me up the first time. You have to really be on the ball with that. 23. We're averaging about 3 to 4 stars a video, which I would consider okay progress. Obviously a lot slower and more meticulous than, say, 64, or maybe even Sunshine in some cases, you can breeze through the beginning of Sunshine pretty fast. It's by the time you get to like Serena Beach that the stars get or the shine sprites get kind of complicated. Well, this is waiting to detonate. Yes, this is being recorded at the same time as the previous episode. 56%. So yeah. On the subject of Zelda, the next Zelda will probably be Majora's Mask, actually, just because I don't actually own Ocarina of Time on anything I can actually capture. Which is a bit of a problem. I actually have Majora's Mask on Virtual Console, so that's actually a much more likely option for the next Zelda Let's Play. Might even be after this, by the way. Phew, that was scary. As my way of thanking you for the help, I'll make a shortcut for you. Now, I'm a little bit torn after Galaxy what to play, if I should play Majora's Mask or Earthbound, so if you have thoughts on those two, leave them. I will let's play both eventually. I'm just saying which one should I actually play first. And if I don't get enough opinions, I'll probably just flip a coin or something and be like, heads Earthbound, tails Majora's Mask. But yeah, I'm kind of feeling both is the thing, and that's why I'm, you know, being like, yeah, if you have any thoughts on that, leave them. Because I'm a little bit curious, because both are super iconic cult classic games, but somehow I suspect if I leave it up to opinion, it's gonna end up being Mother. Just a wild guess, but Earthbound's pretty popular, let's put it that way. Okay, so this is actually something new, and improved. We have a cannon in the center of the room. I do wish these actually detonate a little faster, oddly enough. A bomb that you have to carry around detonating faster. The cannon is actually better in this game compared to 64, where, remember how you had to kind of arc them upwards? In this game, you fire the cannon exactly where you think you will. Like, the cursor is completely indicative of where you're gonna fire. So, yeah, that's actually really good, and it's one of the really big improvements to this game over 64. Also, what was that switch? Because there's that one switch that we had to hit, so it's like on the outside of it. Also, that's really cool. That's like a really cool detail. I actually forgot about it. Oh, this area. I think I know what to do, and it's a little bit precarious. We have to carry a bomb. To this over here. Oh, that was actually a lot easier than I remembered. Okay. Wow, that actually got the one-up out, too. Fortuitous. Timing! So about now. I thought I was too far to the left for a second. It's like, did I miss this shot? Also, the cannon, I should have mentioned, is motion controlled, which leaves a lot to be desired sometimes. Like, again, accidentally firing just a little bit too far left for my liking. I would have preferred a straighter shot, just from the standpoint of guaranteeing that I wouldn't fall off the edge. Back to Battlerock. Yeah, I'm still wondering what that switch was, or if that was a switch. The thing I was trying to climb up there. Apparently must not be anything too significant because there's actually no question mark, which typically indicates there's another thing that you need to collect in an area. Now, I do find that this game starts better than Sunshine, because you have a few cutscenes, you have the opening Star Festival, and some tutorial-y stuff later on down the road. But on the whole, you typically don't see that many, like, big cinematic moments, which is what Sunshine was trying to do. And I feel like the cinematic aspect of Sunshine actually kind of slows it down, so I'm okay with the actual reduced number of cutscenes. So these are like Topman Tribe, I think is what they're called. Yeah. Basically what you have to do is knock them into any sort of electrical barrier, and that will defeat them. Also, you can't even jump on them. Thank you, oh sweet freedom. I'll show you a shortcut as your reward, and transform. So, problem. Big problem. They have a spike on their heads, I think. Meaning, we actually can't jump on them. The only way to defeat them is to knock them into an electrical barrier. Which also makes it incredibly convenient that they just love leaving electrical barriers lying around. So I'll need to look up what those are called. Also, that weird spinny thing I was doing, I have no clue how I did that. Just now. I was holding down on the control stick, but that's not supposed to do anything in this section. I think that only is for, this is for star bits? Yeah. Not super useful, and I messed up royally. I don't know how I lived there. Cause I would have predicted I would have fallen back into the lava, which would have been really bad. Well, that was totally unintentional, by the way. I did not know you could triple jump there, at all. Also, why isn't it sending me down? So hit this switch, and where the heck are we trying to go again? I actually don't know where we're trying to go, to be completely honest. I think I just accidentally skipped part of the level, and that's what just happened. Me triple jumping off that, I think I skipped part of the level by accident. So I should have gone left instead of right. Okay, this part's kind of cool. Because of the little thingies. You actually have to stay in these little safe zones, essentially. These little depressed zones in the floor in order to avoid being pushed back into the part that'll make you fall. It's just kind of a nice little puzzle. Oh shoot, did I mess this up? I did. I couldn't remember which ones were the ones that were safe to stand on, which was kind of a bad thing to forget, I suppose. Now that I know, I guess I should try to do that thing again. I don't like this game's checkpoint system, fun fact. I find it a little bit, oh wow, they don't let you do that. Okay, how did I do that before? I think I double jumped onto it, and then, well, that worked. Yeah, that actually saves a lot of time. Yeah. What was I saying? This game's checkpoint system is kind of roughly defined. And that's not something I'm really a fan of. I prefer having a clear, like, this is a save point kind of a thing, which Galaxy definitely improved on. I think implementing the checkpoint system from the new Super Mario Bros. Games to some extent. But yeah, I like knowing where I'm going to end up if I die. I think that's how most people are in real life, though. You know, on a more philosophical level than should really be the case when playing a Mario game. I just had a firework. And it's like, the 4th of July is in like 4 days. It's like, calm down with the fireworks. Save them for later, jeez. So I've died twice in this Let's Play. Which isn't bad, but I died in kind of dumb ways both times. Okay, the first death was just a miscalculation. The second death was just forgetting how physics work in this game. I love the cinematic flair of some parts of this. You know, things blowing up once you leave the area. Albeit, it kind of loses impact once you've seen the same animation like 20 times. In all fairness. Okay. So we see a little flying saucer thingy. And this is actually a boss. Basically this is Top Maniac. You have to bounce on his head to retract the spikes, and then spin attack. I feel like spin attack's a really uncreative name for this. I remember like pre-release before the what was it, like the star spin or something? I don't know. I just call it the spin attack, because I'm uncreative, probably. Yeah, they have a spike on their head. The majority of them have spikes on their heads, so you can't jump on them. Except you can jump on their leader, which feels like an odd oversight on their design. Not from a gameplay standpoint, but from a in-universe standpoint. Like, if you were trying to make an army of spinning tops, wouldn't you have a spike on your leader, too? Anyway, this is, Lumali, who basically sells you things. She can sell you a 1-up or a one of those life mushroom thingies that didn't have a name. Honestly, I would suggest not using them. Spoiler, they actually throw in an element like game where you actually have prankster comments that make you fight bosses with 1 health. So I would actually not recommend getting those life up mushrooms and just fight the boss with 3 hearts or 3 units of health. By the way, in the beta you actually had 8. Fun fact. But yeah, you want to get in the habit of like being capable of fighting those guys with not a whole lot of health, because you will need to do so if you want 100% the game, that is, which I am. Most bosses aren't really a problem with 1 health, some really are. Mostly RNG related fights can be kind of a problem, but on the whole, not really a big deal. So I actually want to take a moment, since we don't have time to start the enemy base level, to actually just kind of explore a little bit. I want to see how far we can actually get. I don't think it's very far. We got a couple. I think we have this here, and I'm trying to remember if there's also another thing down here. I don't think there is. I think this is the only, on the upper levels, the only area. In the surrounding area, though, I'm pretty sure also later on in the game there's a 1-up on top of this house. I may be wrong. There's something up here, which is pretty cool. There's definitely a platform ring there. Behind this section, this little dark section, there's actually a little yellow orb over there. Now, meaning to actually fire a star bit there. There's a closed door here that stands out, which is significant. Coming over here, yes, there's definitely another thing floating over there. You can also ride on the green ring. Just I don't know why it's there really, but you can do that. It's kind of cool. But we actually haven't been over to the garage like at all. Hey Mario, we're gonna do our best to find power stars. I'm good to go. We've finished building the Starshroom starship. We'll use it to search for power stars, and we, the members of the Toad Brigade, will be the brave crew. And this brigade needs a bold leader, so I nominate, well, me. Under my command, the galaxies will see the bravery of the Toad Brigade. Mostly that strange stuff is going on in areas you've already visited. We must build a mushroom starship that looks just like us. So we got a 1-up here. Free 1-ups are always good. But yeah, this is kind of out of sequence because we've already seen the Toad Brigade and the Starshroom a few times. But I just wanted to point that out. No more mail for us, I don't think, for a little bit. But I think we're gonna end off there for now then. I kind of toured the spaceship as much as possible. Talked to all the toads, got a few more power stars for our efforts, so I think we are good to go. Thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more Super Mario Galaxy.